Alrighty guys, so we are back and we are on a new patch with a lot of changes here. So the changes that we've noticed already is there was a new law for coinage, and without having that in there, you are unable to really start to print money in any meaningful way, as well as we had to influence that, so our money took a hit. We had to take some loans. Military size just increased a lot, so a very, very big number. I haven't really looked at levies. Our levies are about the same, but we have a ton of soldiers, which actually caused us to take a lot more money on. So we have lowered our maintenances, we have lowered a lot of stuff. We're getting our legitimacy all the way up, as well as we will finish our stability and finish that off as well, which hopefully will allow our nation to start to recover, and then we can pay off some of these loans and debts once we are maxed out, as well as the speed has increased up here as well, so you have a new level of speed at the top here, and you're able to spin or up it like 5x or 6x. It just really depends. So once our nation is stable, we have that, and then we have a lot of these other things that you can look into as well. But we are trying to stabilize our country, get our people, get everything going nice and well. Once we are fully stable, I expect us to be able to finish our loans off here, as well as fully curb our inflation, which will hopefully allow our nation to grow and become prosperous again. But I just would rather get our stability max opposed to take a hit and keep paying as much as we are paying. So hopefully we can finish up stability, it becomes capped, and then our money will continue to grow once we are fully stable. Then we have fully integrated all of these people, and now we can focus on other cities to increase our stuff and allow more things to impact our nation right here. I don't really know if we want to support that. Add this, add something else. So it looks like our crown power is not adding to the parliament right now either. But we can also look to urbanize some of these areas that have the greatest disparities. We want to really focus on the ones that are near here and where we have the most control, and what we've been focusing on thus far with our capital, and being able to build that up as much as we can. So we'll urbanize those places. We're raising control elsewhere. And then honestly, I think our military might just be too big right now. So we are going to go into this, and we are going to maybe disband some of the soldiers. I think we honestly might even cut our army in half. So we're going to cut the army in half, and we are going to disband this army right here, and we will keep it at there. So that cuts half of our military spending. That allows us to hopefully start to balance out our budget, our economy, and fix all of the problems that we are encountering, because the worst thing that we could do is go bankrupt. So we were lowering those, lowering the food. We should become stable very soon, which should increase a lot more of our money. And then with that money, we should be able to pay off our debts and fix everything else that we need. But as you can see, we need to buy food. So right here, we can do administration, our legitimacy is capped, so I guess we go with prestige. We'll lower that speed. We're gonna lower our fort maintenance, our military maintenance. And then I guess the solution is to start to pay these loans. So I think we enter a stage of hyperinflation now that we are fully max stability, and we go with hyperinflation. We can pay in food to give people that, but I think we are going to go hyperinflation and pay off all of these loans that we have to finish, and then hopefully in doing so we can make our country awesome. So I'm actually going to lower our army maintenance. Once we're at war, we can crank that up, but I don't think it's going to crank up until we are at war. So we are going to look to that. Let's see if Morocco can give us some money. We have favor with them, so... okay, we do not have enough favors to ask them for money, unfortunately. Let us see if Egypt wants to become our friends. Okay, so they are close to an alliance, but they're not. But we have the Ottomans, we have Carthage, we are looking good. We have the city of Carthage fully made. Let us look to convert a lot of these places that aren't necessarily ours into our religion and allow us to really take over this area and make sure that these provinces can become a part of our great nation. We're finishing the that, so we're going to repay as many loans as we can. So every time we're at 400, we can repay these loans. We can kill our inflation. We can hopefully stabilize our nation, and the what do you call it can go there. The demi tax. Let's crank the demi tax. Or, well, I guess it really doesn't matter. It's barely any money if we crank that tax. So we have tax to the max. We have money to the max. We're paying off all of these loans that we have. Oh, we have 470 before we can pay off a loan, which really sucks, but that is how the game goes at times. So max speed is really, really freaking quickly. So we're paying off these loans. We just have 2 more loans to pay. We are at the next thing for science, which hopefully we can maybe see if there's something else to really get. Promote institutions, max literacy for clergy. Then we have mercenary. None of these are actually really good. And I would embrace an institution, but we don't really have the money to do that right now. So we are going to look at this age and just see if there's anything else in this age that we are able to access. Or okay, so we can do diplomats, spying. We actually did get everything in this area. We have, I guess we want army maintenance. Yeah, we'll go with promote institution and less into army maintenance. That should be a very beneficial one to us. Monthly diplomats, navy initiative, that is not too bad. Army tradition, not too bad, but we don't really have spies, so we will just go with that and hope it is enough, and then we can quell inflation pretty soon here once we are able to pay off these remaining debts. And then we have some wars versus our rivals, so we could intervene in those wars, which is, I think, actually a new feature. But this super speed mode is going really, really quickly, so having our stuff mothballed and just chilling is good, I think, and we should be able to pay off this final loan and then really focus on stabilizing our nation and allow us to get everything that we have been looking for. So we are going to now have this guy urbanize some of these areas. This area seems to be the one missing the most. We have a lot of people there that we could actually urbanize, and that one is actually close to having some decent amounts of control, which will allow it to have some decent amount of stability and money. But we really just want to focus on these things right here. We can ignore it. Gain a little prestige and ignore it and keep going with all of that. So we will repay this, and now I believe we can curb inflation, and we do have a stable nation that is profiting just barely. So we're making money, but it is, I think we have too big of a navy and standing military force at this time. Yeah, like I said, that update really did some numbers on it. If we go to war, we're gonna have Not a fun time. Not a fun time. But for right now, we are growing. Our nation is prospering, and our people are happy. Which is, you know, all very positive things. And then once inflation goes down, we'll be able to really start to get things back on their feet. Obviously, we had that whole issue with our inflated economy and bringing down all this. But once we can print money at a really high rate, we will be able to make a decent amount. I think we'll be sitting at like 50 to 60 per month, which is good enough to, you know, slowly progress your nation and add new themes. So like, at our oh my, so we have a lot more economic things and factors to look at, where they actually just kind of show you what that is really cool. So like, they show the total amount of profit that the building will get and how much you can get for it. And yeah, that is some insane amount of profiting right there with those buildings. So definitely worth going for those. And now we have the Promote Institutions Act, which is really, really good. We can join an international, the Karen Independence Movement. Our rivals are at war. So you could intervene in this war with Siberia, but Siberia is kind of lost. The Ottomans have conquered them. And we would do this, but we can't really go after it because we just don't have the proper materials or things that we can add to make this better, change it, or increase things. There's just no way to really there's no way to, like, I don't know. It's just, this is not, we're not in the best situation to be attacking people right now. So we will continue to urbanize these areas and make these areas good. Ideally, we'd like to go to a different one, but they just don't have the capacity that we need. And while we're quelling inflation, growing our economy, we could actually go into Pike and Shot, but I kind of want to embrace the New World institution and really focus on that aspect of things. We actually have quite a decent amount of oh my, those people are mad at us. We don't like when people are mad at us, so they need to knock that off. They need to stop being mad at us. Okay, we'll be able to ask for more money soon, which will be very nice. But we have a very stable nation. We have, stuff is going really good for us. Having a standing army of 5k plus 15k would give us an army of over 20,000 soldiers, which I think would be pretty freaking good if you're asking me. Let us slow it down and let us start to see what we could build here. So yeah, we just want printer shops. Literally printer shops pretty much everywhere. If we have gold and silver, we want to focus on that ASAP. But getting a printer shop in all of these locations will allow us to make some pretty decent money. These areas all are within the capital, all have pretty good stuff. So we can build 25 printer shops in our capital, and that allows us to do that. We can also do jeweler guilds, which increase a lot of other things, but the market complexities have gone way up. There's a lot more graphs. This must have been a massive patch of things to change about the game and really settle in. So we will see what else we can get, how many more things we can build, and hopefully our military doesn't waver. So we have a decent military. Getting our inflation all the way down is our primary objective, and building up these buildings when we get money to get more money to get more buildings is the play that we are pursuing right now. We do have other places just like this one that we could build a city in and really try our best. So building in these locations is the best thing that we can do at this time. We'll slow it down here. Our capital definitely needs more printing shops. Nothing but printing shops. Print away. Spread the word. Make our people smart. Obviously, I want to increase these outer edges of my empire. Build roads here and pave roads and get that going as well. But it's just really freaking hard when you have, oh, we lost a guy here. Unfortunate. It's really hard when you have, a bunch of, things going on and, you know, my economy getting absolutely bricked from this new patch was not something I was ready for. But I kind of look at that as like a random crisis, you know? They just hit you with a random crisis, and you just have to be ready for that, you know? You can't predict those things, and then you just get whammied, and then it's just like, well, that sucks. I'd ask for money, but I don't think we can ask for money from anyone other than... Okay, so our science is done. We could research Pike and Shots, but I also just want to save money. We'll do the New World. I think we can afford it. Our printing presses are being built in our capital. We have the people for it. And we shall embrace the New World. And with the New World, we shall learn trading. So we don't really care about the colonial stuff or the explorers. What we want is the Navy, these maritime advantages, these, and like exploration cost is cool, but like we want Indian sea trade, you know? Just getting trade range, proximity cost through ports is very good. Finding all these locations, building these other areas. This is just colonial range as well. I believe some of these are allow us to get, I mean, heavy ship power is huge. We want to get rights of burgers, heavy ship power, experience, Crusader army levies, food production, trading hubs. I believe those are very good. Yes, so we want trading hubs as well. Naval range, diplomatic range, iron output, tin output, silver output. All of those are good. Export monopolies is insane. Holy. Oh, so this is what we wanted. Okay, this is the one we wanted. Maritime presence, trade, RGOs, and getting all of those things. So we wanted to go here to construction speed and plantations. So we can take out this side of things and this side of things. Yeah, right of burgers, that. Then we can go here, here. But honestly, getting the monopolies first, I think, is actually better. So we'll take this back out. We'll take this out. There, the maritime presence, then these New World inputs and outputs, then a trading hub, destination range. I like that a lot. And then we can go ahead and get this and this going. So, you know, and then finally, I guess we could go with aluminum, caravels, maritime trade advantage, exploration cost, colonial range, all of these fun things, war galley, trade range overseas. Like I said, we're not really gonna get to the colonies very quickly, so I like that. That should allow our nation to have a very fortuitous adventure. Our land military force, like, yeah, it's a standing army, and yeah, it'll help us, but it's definitely not gonna be able to really save us. Hopefully these printing shops will increase our money enough to be fine. while we up our stability again and get it to the max. We should do that before we run out of coinage. So we want a positive coinage for now with our stability. We will rule as we see fit. Yeah, you can get over it, commoners. Oh, Portugal is no longer our rival. Oh my. Oh my, France is our rival? Oh boy, why did we do that? Man, I'm going crazy. We're popping off. I just said, screw you, Naples. You ain't shit, Naples. We're going for France. Uh-oh. Alright, we gotta pause this. So we are losing stability somehow. And because we're losing stability, we are losing money. And because we are losing money, because we are fully invested in our stability, we are unable to get that. So let us reduce food. There you go. Rationing. We're rationing our people. You guys can eat less. We're, you know, religious purposes. You're fasting now. Alright. So I don't want to lower that all the way. And all my taxes are maxed. We need to find things to increase taxes, but I guess it's just stability investment that is really eating at us, so people will fast for a bit. No importing of food. Our military is sitting there. You know, having a standing military is always very good because if, like, war happens, you don't want to have to then make your military. Even though my navy could possibly, my navy probably could defend us and stop things from happening, but it's always hard to say. Expand our armory, our shipbuilding, naval infrastructure. I like that one. So our cabinet is at 36%. How are you guys still always starving? Why do they have to buy food always? Reducing trade investment will not be very good. Oh no. Okay. So we took a loan out. We probably should have never done that. I don't think we can ask for money from anyone right now. None of them have enough favors to ask for money to fix our nation. But this new patch definitely dropped a nuke on everything we were doing. So hopefully we can rely on random events to carry us through all of these fun things. Okay, so we definitely need to gain upkeep of these areas. We actually have money so we can buy food again. We do not want our people to starve and hate us. So, okay. The Ottoman war with oof. Alright. Accept offer. We shall join you in the war, good friends. I don't know why that instantly drops all of our money. Why did that oh. Because it's on automated maintenance. That is why. Alright, we'll lower our stability. Man, we can't afford a war right now. That's the problem. Problem is we can't afford a war, but we'll stay at 92 stability. I am sure something will come that will allow us to further our nation. But we're just gonna run out of money before we can do anything. We'll keep our army at half, and our navy at half, and our forts at half. What could go wrong? You know what a great way to get rid of some troops are? Is send them to war. Where's the raise all levy button? There we go. Wait, why is it not raising all the levies? Why can't I raise levies here? I don't get it. Is it because we don't have an army maintenance up? Is that why? Navy, onward. Army, march. Oh, I see. They kind of raise at that location. Alright. Well. Let us send... Alright, we can disband that unit. We can... Oh, it gathers them all, too. So it gathers them all, and it sends them all to one area. That is very cool. We can bring 13,000 people over there. Alright, let's just have one ginormous war party. We are going to land right here on the coast, take some land, sell it to Naples, as we always do, and make some money. When in doubt, war it out. That's what I always say. An army of 28,000 soldiers. Take them over here. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, we need food access. We have diplomats. Oh, is it because we're... I think we're an alliance, so I think we automatically get it. Trade guild, absolutely. Get us some traders. Get us some soldiers. March onward. Get these soldiers over here. I don't think I stuttered with that. Alright, looks like we have no one to really do anything with. But we will take all of their cities as we continue to keep on pushing and going. And hopefully... Okay, fine. We'll put up Navy maintenance and just, you know, maintain a nice little debt. And hopefully taking all these soldiers will help us in the long run. And our Navy will be fine. Our soldiers will be fine. And everything will be just peachy. But I'm not really sure that's what's going to happen. Because we are bleeding... Because we have too big of an army. And we instantly put our army and navy up there. Well, we don't have too big of one, right? It's just we have stability money. No pain, no gain, baby. They can take it. They can be a little mad at us. Alright, so we do have a big enough navy to sort of ferry everyone over here. And with that, we can hopefully just have enough people to take some cities. I don't think they have a navy. Yeah, so they don't really have anything that... Oh, oh my. Wait, are we at war with Milan? No, I don't think we're at war with them. Oh, we're at war with these people there. Okay. That's perfectly fine. What up, Ottomans? We brought a party to you. Don't you worry, guys. And let us return our fishing boats. Or maybe not. I don't know, we should return our fishing boats. Alright, yeah. And we can take 8K, so we only have a standing army of actual 5K regulars. So we'll be A-okay. We brought 30,000 soldiers to go save the Ottomans. And hopefully when this war ends, they'll reward us. We have no actual naval force, so we can go ahead and lower our navy maintenance. Let's lower our food spending as well. Our people will be fine. I guess I gotta start inflating to pay off all this debt. We don't want our people to starve. Alright, that should be fine. Turbo inflation, in this war, send everyone back. Hopefully we get some territory that we can then just simply sell to them by the time we take them all over. I think we're taking their capital. Which, you know, taking their capital is... I thought it would go down. Yeah, there we go. So it just takes a while, but it eventually does go down. The more and more people you have, the more stuff they use on us. And eventually they will have absolutely nothing left. We have peace. So, peace to that. So they gave us 200 and their allies. Did we get any territory here? No. Oh, that was peace with one of them. We are still at war with these guys. Perfect. So, only half of the people found peace because they were totally conquered. And we're going to take their territory over, and we will repay our loans. So our debt is solved, and now we have to deflate rapidly, or we are toast. I don't know what else I could do. Like, cut food, cut that. We paid our debt, but I guess we just inflate until we can't inflate forever, but hopefully we can inflate long enough for this war to be over. Because we just straight up took everything they had here. What we need is a large sum of money from something. Which maybe bringing all these people over here and conquering their entire country might give us that. Okay. They will give us a bunch of money, humiliate, pay war reparations. And they didn't give us any land. Unfortunate. Alright, standing army, you can come back home. No, they can actually walk all the way back home. That's funny, because we're friends with all these people. Should we walk them back home, give them the entire Roman experience? Why not? Let them go on the great journey. Alright, I want to be at that, which allows me to cut that. I guess I have to cut food spending. See, like, I don't know what else I can cut. This whole money coinage thing made me build, you know, honestly, I think we just disband the military. We have levies. Sucks, but that is what it took to get this under control, and yeah. So, we have no standing military, but we have a great navy to defend here. So that should be enough. And it should be enough to make things go well. Our people aren't starving. Right of the burghers law. Alright, so we could strengthen their rights. They get power, they get better trade efficiency. And they'll be pretty good. Trade efficiency is really, really nice. Strong guilds would allow commoners in the cabinets, which isn't that bad, and they'll be 5% more productive, which is really good. We don't really care about going there. I think we actually go with strong guilds once we have enough money for that. And now that we have disbanded our military, and we can crank our military maintenance up, we can probably... And we can set these to be automatic. Oh my goodness. Bulgaria. Where the heck is Bulgaria? Sure, we got you. We will accept that, good sirs. But we are going to do nothing in this war. We're just going to sort of exist. You got this one, Ottomans. We need to get money to get a knight. Yeah, they literally already won the war. And then we shall go with strong guilds. Look at that. See, that was a great war. Then we will go with strong guilds for more production. Burghers can have some power, that's whatever. Oh my goodness, the Ottomans are getting very, very large. Very, very quickly. Do we have enough favors? Sheesh, we have no favors with them. Unfortunate. You know, let's become more friendly with them. So I think I need to answer later, and then they pull us in, is what I believe we need to happen. And that allows us to get all the stuff we need. So we could invest in that right now. Lower our inflation. So like we're okay, right? Okay, we can have fort maintenance unautomated. We're surviving. We're not gonna go to war and claim that for the Sunni faith. There we go. Our people are very pleased with us. They're happy. We need to get our... Once we're fully stable, then our money will be back for us as well. But we just don't have the ability to do this. This whole... This definitely dropped a nuke on us we were not prepared for at all. And that really sucked, but... Hopefully we can get an event or something. We just literally need something to go right for us. To really, we just need something to go right to make things better here. So we're still urbanizing that location. And we are still building a lot of stuff. Oh my goodness. What does answer later do? Let's see what answer later does. Alright. So if we answer later, they come. And this is, you know, what always happens. So now we have another war with Castile. So hopefully we just raise the levies, I guess. I don't know. Maybe we just use our navy and defend. Hope our navy is enough, because it has to be. Can Morocco give us money now? Oh my. All that and they still can't give us money. Intercept their transports. We have what I believe to be the greatest fleet in the world. But being aligned, I'm aligned with two great empires, and I'm constantly having to defend them and go after them and change everything, and it is just a non-stop cluster. So we will keep doing what we can do, and hopefully we gotta stop that. Oh my. Don't worry, we're here, baby. Yeah, get out of here, Portugal. Don't you be fucking with my people. Oh my. Alright, we'll help you, Morocco. We'll set our fleet right here. Or should we sit it at the strait? What do you guys think? 34. Oh, those are light ships. I mean, if we park it here, Morocco might help us. Morocco, get out here. Morocco! What are you doing? Oh, it's literally one heavy boat. Damn. We have won a great naval battle. But that is all we have done. We shall go back and heal our boats. See, that's the problem with these Moroccan wars, is they never freaking end. It is literal non-stop carnage. And now we lost a few boats, but losing those few boats allowed us to actually get some more money. And now that our food production is up, we're actually able to get even more money. And hopefully, we shall ignore these problems. We want to be fully stable again. And being fully stable will cause our economy to be great. We need to appoint someone. I think I was going to appoint someone before shit hit the fan again. So these wars are just kind of naval fights. Like, I could send people over here to take this island of Castile. See, like, I can't afford that. Like, I want to say yes, but how can I say yes when I can't afford it? There we go. Urbanize. We gotta urbanize, develop, and make our place fantastic. And hopefully, Morocco wins this war, which Morocco is winning this war. Oh, look at that. See, Morocco knows what's up. You just park some people over there, take that into the city. Alright, these boats have zero business being anywhere in our harbor. Yeah, buddy, you're not going to be blockading my capital. Thanks for the free fishing boat. I can't believe they just think they can just blockade my capital like that. It's just so rude. So rude. Now what I need is peace. Oh my goodness. 50. Okay, they do have a lot of transports, so I think we can take them. This shall decide the fate of our navy. We either get rich or die trying. Well, we tried. We definitely tried, but I did not want to lose all of my boats, so... Oh, research product. Yeah, we'll take him in. Heck yeah, we're taking him in. Oh, let's blast these boats. Yeah. Yeah. Just, seize them while we build up. Alright, we did lose some soldiers, but we have stabilized our nation in the process. Ooh, and we have gained a core. It is very nice. So, our nation is now stable, which should allow us to get more money, and then we should do that. So, hopefully, we can end this peacefully, all is well, and we continue to make a lot of doubloons. Maritime presence increased by 10%, which is pretty much control everywhere that we are, which we love that. So we want the one with the lowest control, and you do that because we want the lowest control. Fortifications or noble arts? Sure, we'll do some noble arts. We'll make the people happy. And now that we are making money again, we shall promote these people. So we're increasing control, and we are deleting people. Knowledge is power. I do like knowledge is power, so we will become stable again. There's no shot you just blockade us with 3 heavy ships. That is just freaking rude. Alright, so we're getting money again. Ooh, they do have a lot. Should we go and take that island? We could go take the islands back and really send a message to Castile. But I just don't know how many things we could get. Like, could our people take it? I don't know. Okay, we do know that we are going to fight that, though. Oh no, that is 29. Okay, we can't actually fight that, so let us raise levies. We want to raise all the levies. I think we attack them, just so we stop this, no matter the outcome. It gives us a chance to get our people... Oh, we won. Oh my. We actually won. Let's go! Carthaginian Navy. Hell yeah. I am shocked we were outnumbered so badly. But let us get these boats. That's it. We go on the offensive now because we sunk their navy. We're winning. Screw it. Let her rip. I guess I built a freaking industrial powerhouse of a navy. My God. We are good. Alright, let us send these forces to here. Let us send these forces. Yeah, we gotta repair our boats before we do anything else. We'll send these forces to take this land back, and then we're gonna sail across to Castile and give them a nice welcome home. So let us sail these boats here. And then when we are ready, we will send all of these forces across the sea. I don't know if we just go. I just don't know the best option, right? Do we just send everything right over them at them? Or do we wait and see? So these guys are missing workers, so we'll urbanize them again. Yeah, I guess let's just send as many as we can for Palma. Let's see what happens. Let's take that over. Send our people back. Get more people. Send them back over. Fight in the water. Hey, look at that. We got more boats. We love that. Oh no. We got intercepted. Come on, boats. Take them out. Take them out. We're winning that. We're winning that. We did not win that. Oh my god, we lost our entire navy. Well, that is not good. That is not good at all. That's what I get for playing on super speed during war. Well, on the bright side, we did take over that entire island. On the not, ooh, they will accept. Oh, we don't have a 10 war score with them. I see. So they will accept white peace with us, but they won't give us anything in return. Unfortunate. Morocco, I need you to stop messing around and start winning. My navy sunk for you. On the bright side, that solves the military crisis we had, so... You know, at least we can now just print a bajillion books. And hopefully have a land force answer. These guys are gonna be stuck here, just holding Castile for literally ever. Which really sucks. Surely, wait, Morocco? Oh, it's the war leader. Oh wait, we're at war with Argon as well. Okay, let's see if we can make peace. 20% market protection. That is massive. So like, I feel like we fought and won a lot of battles, but like I guess these battles didn't really do much. I don't know. I feel like we won, but I guess we didn't. But we're pretty safe because we have Morocco and Ottomans on our side. And I guess maintaining that navy, it did its purpose. It held the test of time. It allowed us... Oh, okay. Argon is marching towards us. Let's get our soldiers to Algeciras. We also might need... Alright, maybe we just white piece this and get out of here. Or will they give us some doubloons? Okay. So we could piece out of this. But also, yeah, I think we piece out of it. We did our duty. We cranked. We want to stabilize our nation. Or, I mean, maybe Morocco ends peace. We'll see. We don't need to peace out until we start losing. The problem is I can't get the majority of my forces over there because they're just chilling on an island. So we just kind of have to defend and hope Morocco deals with them accordingly. And Morocco is able to, there you go, look at that. We won peace with Castile. So they just got all these lands, and I didn't get anything. Man, Morocco. So we did all that warring. All of that war. Just so Morocco could get all of its territory back. And they didn't give me anything. Man. Why you gotta do us like that, Morocco, huh? Why are you doing us like that? Oh, we need... Okay. Hey, at least we can ask for money now. What about you guys? You able to give us some money? Okay, so next war we're in, we just say wait, and then they'll force us into it. But Morocco gave us some money, so we're rich again. That's very pleasing. Yeah, we're gonna appoint you to do that, and we're gonna appoint you to do that. Keep doing that, and then we will continue, and hopefully... do we need to smooch Egypt? Why is Egypt mad at us? Egypt should love us. Algiers. Algiers. I love how these people have just declared... They've just declared this. Hidden alerts. Okay. I love that you can just hide these alerts. And the next step is those institutions, but we need to build more printing shops. Just crank out the printing shops. And then paper workshops will go higher because printing workshops are going higher. That's how that works, because you need paper to build books. I'm so smart sometimes. Then we can build some here as well. I think we can just build one everywhere. You know, all these places. These places make paper, and these people send it to our capital to build cool stuff. But anyway, guys, I think this is a great stopping point. Our allies kept getting us into war, and with that, we were able to survive the nuking. It cost our entire standing army and our entire standing navy, but we were able to power through. But until next time, I'll see you guys later. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.